Hello, I'm Dr. James Bogash, Master of Health and Longevity and publisher and creator of Modern Health Myths. Today we're going to talk about a old topic that we've talked about before, but there was another study in Proceedings in National Academy of Sciences that revisits the idea of the SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, as far as whether it's mutating or not. And the easy answer is yes, every virus mutates. They replicate, they divide too fast for some errors not to occur. But largely, viruses have a tendency to remain stable over time because if too much changes, the virus changes or it becomes ineffective or it can't spread. So basically what's happening with SARS-CoV-2 is that it's been spreading so fast enough to where there's not a lot of genetic variation. And so the genetic diversity, the difference in the DNA of, the RNA of SARS-CoV-2 is becoming more homogeneous. In other words, it's all looking the same across the globe because things are spreading so fast, it's not really having a chance to mutate all that much. So the authors of the study and their conclusion is that, oh my gosh, well this means that a vaccine is going to be more likely to be effective because the virus really isn't changing very much in its important factors than what a lot of people may be thinking. I look at that as going, well, once the immune system recognizes a portion of it from an infection, it's highly unlikely you're going to get that again. I know that there are stories starting to pop up. We now have 4 people across the globe. Don't ask me to do the math on that because there's so many so many spaces after the decimal point that my typical calculator can't get that low. But keep in mind that anybody can get sick again from anything if we let our immune system fall and don't take care of ourselves, which is really what this all boils down to anyway, right? It's taking care of our immune system. Now, 8-9 months later, we're still not having that frickin' conversation about how to boost our immunity. Total aside. So in general, if you're worried about, if you've heard that maybe the virus is mutating or you still haven't clarified that it's mutating, yes, it is, but not in ways that make it relevant to your immune system or a vaccine from being able to recognize and fight this off going forward. To date, everything still suggests that our immunity, once you've been exposed to it, that our immunity remains sustained and vibrant for as long as we need it to remain effective in doing its job. So as always, I will post a link to this particular study in the comment section. Make sure you like this video, share it with somebody who is still terrified that the world is ending and will be because the virus is mutating, and make sure you subscribe to the channel.